There will be consequences if Miyetti Allah disobeys open grazing laws, Agbekoya claims. Nations Lead reports that Agbekoya Farmers Society on Sunday took a sweep at the Miyetti Allah Cattle Hall for opposing the ban imposed on open grazing of cattle in the southwest region. Miyetti Allah had insisted that the ban was tantamount to an eviction notice. Secretary General of Miyetti Allah Cattle Hall, Saleh Al-Hassan, in an interview had said the ban on open grazing was targeted at destroying the means of livelihood of herdsmen and radicalize the herders. On its part, Agbekoya Farmers Association chided the leadership of Miyetti Allah Cattle Hall over their refusal to obey the Southwest Governor's open grazing laws, saying there will be consequences if they fail to obey the law. President General of the group, Chief Kamaruddin Okikiola, said, "Can a Southerner or a Yoruba man living in the north refuse to obey the Sharia law or any other law of the northern states? Yoruba people have been very accommodating, but if we are pushed to the wall, we are going to fight back. How can a group of people under a business name or an association come out openly to say that they cannot obey the law of the state where they are operating their business, even if the law affects their business? We call on the Southwest governors to put everything in place to make sure the open grazing law is effectively obeyed to avoid and put to end clashes between farmers and herdsmen in the Southwest." Okikiola reiterated that the effective solution to the problems of clashes between farmers and herdsmen was to stop open grazing, stressing that those interested in rearing cattle must by all means establish cattle ranches as it is done in other countries of the world. The days of open grazing are gone, and anyone that is interested in rearing cattle should establish a cattle ranch. We are warning the members of the Miyetti Allah Cattle Hall to be ready to obey the open grazing law in Southwest or face the wrath of the law or other consequences, he said. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, to be frank, I concur with this decision. I'm telling you, I concur. Because you see these herdsmen, they are kind of stubborn kind of people. Kind of stubborn kind of people that when you give them an instruction, I'm telling you, they will not want to keep to your instructions. They will not. They will want to do that one that is in their mind. Okay, look at what is happening in Oyo now. See what is happening in Oyo? Issue that has been resolved, and even the people, the governors are now looking into how to, consider them. How to consider them. Okay, maybe we can say if they can keep to these rules and regulation, if they can keep to these conditions, okay, we can do this, we can do that, we can do this, we can do that. That is what they are actually looking at. Okay, they have to give them an offer that, okay, sign this form. Let's see if you can be able to keep to these rules and regulation. If you're able to keep to these rules and regulation in Oyo, then we'll be okay. Nobody will be on each other's neck. That was what they meant to. But do you know that these people refuse to keep to the rules and regulation? They refuse to. They refuse to keep to the rules. Instead, they chose to do their own. They chose to do their own. So that is where the problem is now. That is where the problem lies now. So nobody is happy with them, with what they are doing, with what they are causing. So everything now, nobody wants to look at their faces anymore. Everybody is now taking serious action on them. So, what the Agbekoyas or whatever has given them, the conditions they have given them, I would say it is a good one. It is a very, very good one. Most especially these Miyetti handlers. They are very stubborn association. They are the one pushing these northerners into the fire. They are the one giving them unnecessary courage, and they are still the one that advise them to take that step of what is it called, of banning the supply of foodstuff. Now the thing is now affecting them. It's now affecting the farmers. They have started crying. Who caused it? Whose problem is it? Obasanjo will always say, I dey laugh. I dey laugh. I dey laugh. He knows what he's saying. Yes, he knows what he's saying. So, my honorable viewers and listeners, please, your comments concerning all that has just been said are of great importance. You have to comment. You have to say something. You have to voice out. You don't need to keep mute. Keeping mute will cause more error, will cause more problem, will cause more trouble. It is important that you voice out, because if you don't, there will be problem. You understand? You look at it now. Is it fair? It's not fair in any way. In any way, it's not fair. So let us be frank and be outspoken. Let us voice out and say no to this shit, because these people have overstepped. Am I right? Yeah? They have overstepped. So please, deem it fit to click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.